Wednesday evening, mid-Missouri. Today was a weather alert day, and tomorrow will be as well. So will Friday be a weather alert day. We're talking about, feels like temperatures in that 100 to 110 range Thursday through Friday, really 105 to 110. Really that 5-degree window looks like where most of us end up throughout the rest of the week. And then once we get towards Saturday, it's still going to be hot, feeling like maybe mid to upper 90s for a brief while. This is going to be through about noon on Saturday before cooler air filters in through the afternoon. So we don't continue our weather alert day coverage for Saturday because we're shaking that extreme heat as we head into the weekend. Here it is. We're falling below average. How about that for a string of days? We may not get back above average until we get towards the middle to end of next week. So enjoy the relief that's on the way. We just got to get through some of this heat and humidity with these temperatures that are, again, near triple digits or in the 90s Thursday and Friday. We also have dew points in the 70s. This dew point in the 70s on Saturday is going to partner with some of that morning heat. But again, we're looking at things kind of cooling off for most of us throughout the day on Saturday. And then we'll likely also see lower humidity heading into early next week, which will partner quite nicely with some cooler temperatures. Temperatures in the 80s for highs as we head into next week. That means a lot of the day we're in the 70s on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So we're feeling at worst like 80s as we look at the beginning part of next week. Here we are Friday, again, Friday evening. That's where things start to change. We'll be tracking a change in winds that's going to eventually bring us cooler conditions, but Friday afternoon it's still dangerously hot with temperatures in the triple digits and maybe very well heat index values in that 105 to 110 range. And so here's the cloud cover moving on in. Behind that front we'll have winds moving in from the north here as well. And again, it's not enough to keep us from warming up through about noon. Notice temperatures for some of us, for example, Columbia coming in the low 80s. We might even see some 90s to the south. This is where we may deal with some heat just a little bit early Saturday. But as we see, again, clouds and maybe even some rain moving on in, will generally be cooler with temperatures by 6 p.m. in the 70s, maybe just barely in the 80s. So a little bit of relief finally on the way for the first day of the weekend. We will have some times during the day on Saturday, especially early, that are hot and humid. But things are vastly improving by the time we get to Sunday morning. We may start Sunday in the 50s, maybe 60s. So it's looking pleasant to start next week. We'll include Sunday in that as the first day of the week there. Tomorrow's forecast, again, though, hot, temperatures near 100. And then looking at Friday, forecast officially at 90, but as we just showed you with Future Track, some of the model data showing we could still get to 100 or more in some spots. So again, it's going to be a hot one Thursday and Friday, feeling like 105 to 110 both days. As we look towards Saturday and Sunday, chances for rain are on the board. Cooler weather also in store. Early next week, temperatures are starting in the 60s just about every day, and temperatures are ending in the low 80s as well.